So I was looking at the option of just going out on my own. I had been, experienced and able to run an office. What really kind of changed my mind in meeting with the people that I did was the people and the support structure and those benefits that they offered me that kind of alleviated some of those concerns I had about being on my own. Had some dialogue and conversation was started, and I ultimately ended up over here, and it's been probably the best professional decision that I've ever made. To me, it's quality of life. I get to the office, I'm here in 2 minutes. I don't have to worry about a lot of windshield time, cutting into productivity, family time, or anything else I'm doing, and so we have more time out here, right? Because we're not spending all that time in our car or in traffic or whatever it is. And so that's the big thing for me. It's quality of life and the fact that, I can be home at 5 and be playing with my kids at 2 minutes after 5. And then I can make it to their baseball games or their hockey games or their recitals or their, school events. I have 4 kids, and so they're going every direction, and I like to be involved in their activities, and we just try to take advantage of what the area has to offer, and I love to be outside, and so I try to get as much of that as I can. In 15 minutes we could be on the water and looking at carnivorous trees like you're up in Canada. I think that's another part of the reason people live here, because they like the natural resources, and this is kind of where those people that leave the cities on Fridays come to be. We get to be here all the time. I'm a Lion. I go to a Lions event and I can be there in 2 minutes, and I can go volunteer for a half day and be back, and it's a great thing. And I think that's part of our responsibility just as citizens to improve the area that we are and contribute and just be a useful member of society. We're one of the biggest, if not the biggest, from a just number standpoint, firms outside of the metro area. Yet we have kind of that small town feel. We have locations in Wadena, Fergus Falls, Detroit Lakes, and Alexandria. And we all act collaboratively somewhat, and we have practice groups, and so that if people choose to specialize, they're able to do that. We are big enough that we can go head-to-head with the Twin Cities firms. We have enough support, we have enough structure, we have enough backing that we can take on those matters, yet we're still in these small towns and able to give that personal feel. You have what we would argue is a better quality of life out here. The housing, all your expenses are less than they probably are in the metro area, and we compete on salary and benefits and all those things. And like I said, we're a big enough firm that we can serve whatever legal needs you have, but we're also small enough so that we're still like an extended family. When you start looking at the compensation component, the quality of life component, the kind of just overall experience that you get here, it's not even comparable to working in the cities. And I've done it. I've worked there, and we've hired, just in the last few years, we've hired lawyers out of the cities, lateral hires of people who have been there, done that, and want something different, want something better, and I think that's what we have to offer.